what's in store for Doozy Joe in 2025? 2025, I will be traveling. I'm going to South Korea. I am going to New York, and I'm going to Puerto Rico. Some of you might be like, how can you afford these things? I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna afford it, but it's gonna happen. My new boots are coming in on Monday. Um, my life-changing boots. I'll make a video about that. But my boots are coming in on Monday, and oh my god, my hair. Sorry, it's like windy. It's about to rain. Um, my boots are coming in on Monday, and I don't think I'm gonna be the same person when I put them on. I think I want a lot of things. Unfortunately, it's just who I am. Um, my Taurus moon and my Taurus Venus. Like, I'm just so Venusian, and I just like things. I like beautiful things. Can I afford said beautiful things? 9 times out of 10, no. But I think these boots are an exception. I've been wanting them for over a year, and I finally got them. And I don't think I'm gonna be the same person. So I'm gonna take these boots with me everywhere I go. And hopefully I'll be who I want to be. Not who I want to be necessarily, who I know I am, who I know I can be, outside of social anxiety, outside of whatever box I was put in by myself or the way I was raised or the people around me. I want to feel less shame for existing. I want to feel less embarrassment. Embarrassment is a choice. And you shouldn't be embarrassed to just be yourself openly. Today I'm in public. I'm in a public place. Yeah, I was gonna film in my parking lot, like my parking lot, but there was a lot of cars there, and there was no privacy. Not that this is like any more private. Like there's cars coming in and out, but also I don't really live nearby here, so I don't care who sees me. Um, So, what are my goals this year? I want to learn how to play the guitar. I want to get better at the keyboard, and I want to learn how to produce not like eccentric, like out of this world music, just simple beats, something along the lines of like Lord and Sky Ferreira. Like, not that their music is simple in a way, but just something that I'm comfortable and used to listening to. I want to be able to not recreate it, but I guess just figure out how to make that my own and do something with it. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'll figure out where to go from there. But I think the first goal for me is to just learn how to play the basics of a guitar and to get past like that stage of learning the keyboard where you're just playing chords and memorizing the chords of a song and that's it. I think another big goal for me is to move out and just have a space where I can grow as a person. I'm 23 years old. There's no reason why I should feel like I'm still a teenager. Like I'm still in the same bedroom that I grew up in. Not much has really changed in that, except that I am now a messy ass bitch and I can't keep anything organized. I've also kind of given up on that space. I feel like I'm not really happy in that 100 square foot room anymore, and I'm just ready for more. I'm ready for something that I can call my own, like my boots that are coming in on Monday. So there's so many fish here. Honestly, I need to be outside more, especially in this weather, because it's usually really hot and humid, but I know the next couple of weeks are going to be nice and cool and breezy. And I'm here for it. I'm here for it. What else do I want to do this year? I want to go back to school. I really want to go back to school. I want to focus on engaging my brain and actually doing something other than scrolling on my phone. I'm the kind of person who loves the idea of reading and loves the idea of learning. And even though there are like certain weeks where I'm really good at it, I can finish a book within a week, I can listen to an audiobook and eat it up in 3 days. It is difficult for me on a regular, like, you know what I mean? A regular time period for me, like just a regular day to just, like right now, if I were to have a book in this bag and I had, let's say, 45 minutes to kill, I wouldn't read the book. I would probably just talk to my buddies or just scroll through my phone. I've been posting a lot on TikTok. It's so fun. It's so fun to shitpost. I really do miss my Stan Twitter days because I felt like I was posting a lot and I was just kind of putting my ideas out there, whether they were stupid as hell or not. I was still doing something with my time that didn't feel like an utter waste. At least I was engaging with like the screen and actually like putting my brain to use and formulating my own opinions, versus now where I feel like if I'm on TikTok and I'm not posting or like engaging with my friends' posts, I just scroll and I scroll and I scroll, and at the end of the day, what the hell are you gonna find underneath all those posts? Nothing. You're gonna have some dumbass hoe be like, whoa, you've been posting or you've been scrolling for a while. Maybe it's time to take a break, take some few deep breaths, go outside. Shut up. Shut up. Because the TikTok algorithm is designed for you to stay hooked. It's designed for you to keep scrolling and to go on TikTok Shop. I am proud to say I've never purchased anything off of TikTok Shop. Yeah. And I want to keep it that way. You see, I'm not a complete victim of the Anthropocene. I'm not easily influenced into buying trash because I'm a classy girl. But with that being said, social media is addictive. It's really addictive. And I feel like now that I guess I feel more comfortable posting online and just like taking stupid videos or like lip syncing to a song that was released like 15 years ago or something, like it doesn't feel so useless. Like I just kind of post, I get off the app. A part of it is anxiety of like, ooh, like I don't want to see comments sometimes, or I don't want to see like who likes it, who doesn't like it, who views my stuff, because a lot of people like to linger on my shit. Yeah, linger on my shit like a bunch of fucking flies, and they'll like watch my shit, not knowing you can turn off like profile views so that I don't have to see what fly is lingering on my shit. But they don't, and it's like maybe you're brave and you just don't care, but it's getting weird. Like if you watch everything I post and you've never once interacted with it, but like you are there, like within the first 50 views, your profile picture is underneath that bar. You're a freak. You're a weirdo. You're weird. And I don't like weird people. I really don't. But anyways, I need to get comfortable staring at a camera and actually talking to a camera because my buddies and I, we're gonna start something soon, and I don't want to be like the bitch who's getting carried by two of the funniest people I know. You know what I mean? Like I actually want to be able to interact and feel comfortable in front of a camera, but it's hard. It's hard because I've never been on OnlyFans. I just recently started posting. I have like 5 posts max on Instagram. But it's okay, I will catch up. And one day, I'm gonna turn on a camera. And although I don't sell that kind of content, I'm not an OnlyFans girl. No shade. But one day I'm gonna turn on the camera and just forget it's there and just be normal and act like myself. And when that day gets here, hopefully beautiful, abundant, personal growth opportunities will come. In the meantime, it's me in this empty park. It is cold as hell. It's cold. It's cold. But it's okay. Anyways, I've been wearing this necklace every day. One of my baddies got it for me. Thank you, girl. Oh, you can't see it. It's a star. And I have a Rachel Berry complex. So it's like I don't use just any color Starface. Mama uses gold. Well, this is yellow, but you get the point. Mama uses gold. And that's it. Because one time I went into a store I'm not going to give the name of. And this asshole with green Starface stickers all over their face was so rude to me. And I was like, you look like a joke. You're a fucking joke. And I would rather die than be caught wearing a green star face, let alone any other color. It looks great on some people. It really does. Especially my baddie who wears the Hello Kitty ones. You know who you are. But for me, again, I have a Rachel Berry complex. And I guess that's what sets me apart. I've always loved like those problematic female characters. Like they've just, I see myself in them. The Carrie Bradshaw hate disgusts me because she's kind of a self-insert in a way, whether you want to admit it or not. She is. Because how many of you have fallen into the same cycle with your bummy ass boyfriends just for you to turn on and be like, I'm a Samantha. Get the fuck out of my face. You're no Samantha. You're not a Samantha. I'm not a Samantha. I've always felt like I was more of a Carrie. Like, and Carrie had swag. She had swag. She dressed good. Her body was tea. Like, she looks amazing. One of the most distinctive, beautiful faces in Hollywood. Honestly, Sarah Jessica Parker, you have my heart. Charlotte, Miranda, love them down. Those are my girls. And Samantha, love her down too. I just don't see myself in Samantha. I think a lot of my friends are very much like Samantha. And maybe a part of me wishes I was a little more like that, but that's just not who I am. That's just not who I am. I mean, my icons are more like Eve Babbitts, which a lot of people can argue that Eve Babbitts is a Samantha in a way, but I see her more messy than that. She's not as was not self-assured, rest in peace, as like Samantha. I think she was more of a Carrie figure, and I think she found herself later in life. I mean, I've only ever read two of her books. I really want to read Sex and Rage whenever I get back into the mood to read. But out of the two, my favorite one was Black Swans, which a lot of people like to say that her writing kind of diminished over the years because it felt like she was regurgitating the same ideas. But to me, I always appreciated the lens of an older person talking about their youth, talking about their messiness from a healed perspective. She really was that girl. Jane Birkin, I love her style when she was younger. I love her arc, how when she got older, she kind of stopped caring about attaining that youth. You know, like she was no Bridget Bardot or any of these icons that like as they got older, they wanted to cling on to their youth. Jane Birkin really just let that life go, and she got her big fat bag and she walked into a new life. And like that bag, I'm getting my boots on Monday and I'm gonna walk into a new life. And it sounds stupid. Some people look at me like if I'm ridiculous when I tell them that I'm gonna wear these boots every day and I'm gonna walk into a new life. But I'm being so serious with you guys right now. Like, I'm being really vulnerable sharing this. Because honestly, it's none of your business what I'm wearing. It is none of your business what shoes I decide to put on. So you're lucky I'm sharing this. So don't be weird and invasive and ungrateful. Because just like that, I'll leave. And I'm not coming back. So behave. Yeah. It really is a beautiful day. It's gloomy, it's nice. And right now I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied with where I am in life, but I think it's time to get those Lego bricks and just build a nice foundation for whatever it is I decide to do in the future. But I know I want to do something big with my life. I want to do something inspiring in a sense. I've always had a lot of ambition. I just, there came a certain point where I no longer knew how to like use that ambition to fuel my motivation. Um, I didn't have access to certain tools that I do now. I'm a very lucky boy, and I feel like I should acknowledge that. I've always been a late bloomer, but for the first time in my life, I don't feel like I'm late to something. Um, because unlike a lot of people that I used to know, because I don't know them anymore, at least I know who I am. I know who I am. I know what I want out of life, and whether or not I know the specific details or how to get there, I do have a clear vision with who I want to be. I guess who I want to evolve into. I don't want to change who I am, but I want to evolve into someone who's stronger, more self-assured, more confident, kinder. Um, because those who judge others tend to judge themselves, and don't get me wrong, some of you are freaks, and you need to be judged. But on that note, I guess I want to be brave enough to accept people for who they are, because how you see others is a reflection of how you see yourself. I don't buy into the toxic positivity bullshit that people were doing a couple of years ago. I tried it, it didn't work, it just felt insincere. Sometimes you have to show some negativity, because if you weren't meant to feel it, then why is aggression, why is sadness, why is anxiety like a part of the human condition? Why are we wired to feel this way if we're not supposed to feel this way? I'm no longer going to shame myself or other people um, in regards to how we feel about something. Instead, it's about how you handle it. Are you going to be graceful? Are you going to be Selena Gomez circa 2016? Or are you going to let life just pass you by while you sit there in a room fulfilling nothing, doing whatever it is you think makes your parents happy, while you're miserable and like that inner child in you is starved? So that's the end of the video. I have to go to work. Bye, hope.